Okay, here I am again. This one's a little bit different. It's about what do you believe to be true. Understand that perception of truth doesn't always mean the truth. Be open to taking a contrarian view on the market and be open to questioning everything you ever thought you knew. Your current beliefs and your current way of doing things will only get you more of what you have now. If you want change, it takes change to get it. And if you want to change the world or change your market, you had better start by changing yourself first. Ask yourself this every day. What is something you believe to be true that nobody else agrees with you on? And that's written by Sam Ovens. So from consulting.com. Okay, I took a screenshot of this and I used Jing to get it smaller and all that, another program, so I can talk about this, you see, because a lot of people believe that they have the truth. Well, on the internet, well, you can bet your bottom dollar that you can that there's plenty of people that say certain things that aren't true, but they want to believe they're true. Um, you know, Especially in entrepreneurship. I mean, they believe that their product is the bestest product in the world. But I think to myself, well, is it? Or are they just a 5 minute splash in the pan, 5 minute wonder, and they will disappear in 5 minutes? Will they be there in 2 years, or will they be there in 5 years, or will they be there in 10 years? You see, because this is the key to being a good entrepreneur. Now, a good entrepreneur is someone who creates a product that people want. That's what they do. They find out what people want by going and asking them. That's what they do. It's not that hard. It's quite simple. But a lot of entrepreneurs don't do that. They just look at what the market's doing, see what the next shiny object is, and then go after it. See? But you have to take a contrarian view on that, on the market, and say, well, what are these people believing that isn't true? You see, and I tell you what, mate. There's a lot about that going on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of beliefs out there, right, in the market, right, that are not true. They're blatant. They're not true. They're misconceptions. It's misinformation. And people go off um, and create courses and all sorts of things. Now, I don't put down anybody who's creating a course that's about general things, and who's doing anything that's general. That's fine. Because we need those as well. I'm talking about entrepreneurs who are selling business ideas or business models, they call it. Right? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of them have a shiny object. All they want to do is sell it. Big bucks. That's what they have in their brain. You know, and but the thing is, will they be there in the long term? You see, will they be there long term? Are they doing it correctly? Are they helping their client, their customer? Are they giving the customer what they want? Are they helping the customer get what they want? A transformation into what they want, a successful business, which changes their life. You see, this is the thing. This is what people want, right? If people are looking for a business opportunity, a business idea, they want something that works, not something that's just a shiny object that puts debt on their credit card and leaves them with the debt to pay. That's not what people want. And I get to back. I mean, I ride this hobby horse all the time because that's the truth. You have to be contrarian and take a contrarian view and say, well, is what was on the market giving people the result they want? And if the answer is no, which in most cases it's not, the answer is no. That's the way it is. Then the next question has to be, well, why aren't people getting the result they desire? Why are people paying out big money and not getting the result? Why? And you have to ask your clients, ask the people who are involved in your course, why they're not getting the results. You've got to find out. You've got to go into your course, and you've got to find out who are the people that are not getting results and why they're not getting results, and solve that problem for them. Because if you do, what does this mean? What does this mean? You're taking a contrarian view, right? And you're going to get results for these people. You're going to do it by hook or by crook. If you do this, well, they'll be your greatest fans. See, you won't have to advertise on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else. Your fans will give you what you need. They will. They'll pay, and they'll refer others, and you'll have a tribe of loyal people who never leave. They never leave, you see, and they refer others constantly, so your business stays alive. You can do some advertising, but true entrepreneurs who do this right don't have to do much advertising, because they've got people who refer them. They've got customers who are fans of theirs. They're fans. They will never ever leave. Why? Because the entrepreneurs got them the results that they wanted. You see, this is a biggie. It's a real biggie. And if entrepreneurs online give them a business idea or a business opportunity that works, well, they'll sing their praises to the highest level. They will. That's a fact. This isn't any hocus pocus stuff. This is the truth. But if you keep on giving the shiny objects, well, then it's not going to work out for you that way. It's not going to work out for you at all, because long term you won't last. It's just the way it is. You will not be a Jeff Bezos. It's as simple as that. You won't be there in 30 years. Like he has been around for 30 years, you see, since 1990. So, he was getting dumped on in 1925. But hey, he's not getting dumped on anymore. Everybody calls it his praises now. That's what it is. You see? Why? Because he does what the customer wants, and that's the secret of success. Your current beliefs of selling shiny objects is probably the wrong belief to have, right? Yeah, and by doing that, you're only going to get more. You'll only get more of what you have now. That's all, and eventually you'll get nothing. You see, because this guy says, if you're a copycat artist, right? This is what Sam Ovens says. You're not going to get copycatters. Don't get anything. You have to be innovative. You have to be a contrarian. You have to be different. You have to get results for your customers, real results. If they're looking for a business idea, a business opportunity, you have to make sure that every one of those people that buy your product get results. You see, and if they don't, then you find out why they don't, and you make sure that they do. And if you do that, well, they'll be your greatest fans, like I said before. See, because if you want change, if you want change, it takes change to get it. That's right. You have to change. And if you want to change the world or change your market, you have better start by changing yourself first. See? So entrepreneurs need to change themselves, change themselves, and serve their customers properly. Give them what they want. That's right, give them what they want. This is the secret source of success. Not shiny objects, business models that don't work. There's a lot of them around. And just so you can get the currency and buy a big house and a flash car and all the rest of it. It's just, to me, it's just wrong. It's wrong. It's just wrong. This needs to be changed. Because, what happens with people who do, if you keep doing the shiny object bullshit, what happens, right? Your business will get smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually you just go out of business. You pack up your stuff and you stop. You quit, because nobody wants to buy what you've got for sale anymore. You see. So by believing in shiny objects, right? right, is a false belief. See? And nobody agrees with you on that. Nobody. And eventually you go bust. That's what happens. There isn't any doubt about that. That's what happens. So, you know, this is a good saying by Sam Ovens, and I endorse. I mean, he's got a good program, but you know, for me, it didn't work out too well. But you know, that wasn't, you know, that wasn't his. Well, it was his fault and my fault, but it really was his fault. It's his fault because he won't change. You see, he's got the same problem as most entrepreneurs have. You see, he's got that same problem. He doesn't want to serve the customer properly. He just doesn't want to do it. See, because I mean, if he did, you know, he'd never have to worry ever. No, he don't. You see, so that's how it is. You know, I'm not saying that he doesn't get successful people in his program, because he does. You know, he's got a 25% success rate, but to me, that's not good enough. You know, if he had an 80% success rate, then I'd think, you know, people would be shouting from the rooftops about him, and he would never have to worry about selling his programs ever again. It's just the way it would be. There'd always be people there. You see, so yeah, that's the fact. It's a good saying by Sam. You know, great saying. You know, it's very true. Yeah, and I endorse this. It's great. But anyway, I'd better stop talking now. If you've got value out of this information that I have given you today, you know, just smash the like button. And if you find if it's something that you would like to share with other people, so share it with some of your friends, and see if they wouldn't get some value out of this. You see? And if you want more information, well then because you found value in what I've had to say, then smash them, you know, then subscribe to this channel. Okay? Right. I'll call it quits now, and I'll say thank you for watching, and I shall see you again. Bye.